The final page of Sons of Anarchy Act 1 is about to close. It is Sons of Anarchy Season 3, ranking all characters, and just like JT's manuscript, it's a wee bit conflicted, isn't it? Because we've got 61 characters to get through.
Yeah, 61 characters, 61 pages, a lot of reading, a lot of video time.
Is it going to point towards anybody that's at the top? I think my best friend and my wife are plotting to kill me, brother. Well, will they be on the list? How high will they be? Let's find out, but we have to kick off with how low can you be, because Margaret Murphy comes in last place, and is it a deserved 61? I would go...
Yes.
In terms of the character, I think, for what it is, I actually think it's a good character, but I can't stand her, if that makes sense.
Unlikable, adds nothing, don't like her.
Now, you could say, right, to look at the other end of the spectrum, no spoilers alert, it's like Stall's similar, where you hate her, but it's like so good, but it's different with Margaret Murphy. I think
it's just fucking annoying though.
Yeah, it's annoying. Like, just especially more in season 2. It's like you've been hanging around with that whore biker.
We love to hate Agent Still. We just hate to hate Margaret Murphy.
Yeah, that's it. She comes in here 61st place. I mean, she helped Tara, I guess, escape Gemma, and made it look more legit here. Punch me, bang, good night. Tara get knocked out by Margaret Murphy, and then you know what? She held up pretty well when they got kidnapped. So. I always bury people, but come on, man. She actually did quite good, didn't she?
That's done alright.
We found out she was a former biker woman. But anyway, moving into 60th place. This guy probably doesn't even remember half the people on this list. We've got Nate, Gemma's dad. I've never been a fan of Nate. Recently just reviewed a movie with him in it. Water for Elephants. Was he better in that than he was here? Probably. Like, there's just nothing to him. He's just an old guy that's losing his mind. Sad to see, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I thought the episode was one of the worst episodes of the season. The one where we spend in his house. Just wasn't a big fan of it.
Well, all 4 of them. 4 episodes we spent in his house. No, like, I remember, like, Jax finds out that his grandma's died, and he's like, I didn't know them. Like, Clay doesn't care about Nate. I'm not expecting Clay to, but Jax just doesn't seem to give a fuck. And it's almost weird that we brought this. Does this show really need this guy in it? The more I think of it.
Probably just plot hole to give Gemma somewhere to stay.
Yeah, he's a World War II veteran, but he doesn't even like...
But it is strange, because you could see it was breaking Gemma's heart, but Jax just doesn't give a shit.
Not in the fucking slightest, like, honestly.
But whereas you look at the relationship that Gemma was creating with Jax's kids, you'd imagine that they'd be super close to Gemma. So I wonder why Gemma...
Jax didn't even seem bothered that Gemma was upset, though. Not even that. Like, not even he didn't care about him.
Did she not kind of, turn her back on her family? I don't know. So therefore, you can maybe argue her kids didn't really have a lot to do with.
Jax did say he didn't know them, so fair enough. But for me, he's just an old guy. We will see him a wee bit later on in Season 7, where he completely doesn't remember anything. But anyway, moving on. 59th place, we've got Carrie Ann. Chibs' spawn. Thoughts on her? Just a nothing character,
Massive
man.
fucking chin. That's about the most I could take away
Sergeant
from her.
Slaughter in 59th place.
Yeah, she didn't really... I mean, other than being Chibs' daughter, I mean, that's probably the only thing she's got.
Daddy would never try to hurt us, ma. Oh, sure, brother. Don't you say that. Fucking... All Jimmy does is try and blow
You bastards are dead.
Your chin is fucking massive.
Nah, I mean, whatever. Let's just move on. She barely had any lines. All she did was listen to her fucking iPod and get an awkward hug for Chibs.
No.
Dirty. I mean,
Hello.
I mean, fuck off, Chibs. Like, is this the first time he's even seen her? Well, maybe not ever, but
in a while.
Over a decade.
Do reckon? He probably didn't even fucking know who she looked like.
And yet, when he hugs her, it's almost like he expects her to be some father-daughter relationship. But it's right. I mean, Jimmy O would have more of a father figure type to her.
No, Jimmy is a dickhead, right? Make no mistake about it. But
he's provided for her, hasn't he? What's Chibs done?
Yeah.
Has Chibs been sending money home to Carrie Ann?
Fucking
we know Bobby does, but I don't think... Bobby doesn't send money to Carrie Ann, obviously.
Yeah, a bit
non-salic. But obviously Bobby sends money to his kids, but I don't know, never heard that.
Like what I would say is, I mean, he's always reached out to Sam Bell to protect him, but he's never really fucking...
Has he?
Well, it's actually more Clay, isn't it? I'll reach out to McGee or Seamus, whatever the fuck, man. I don't think Chibs gives a fuck.
Chippy boy.
Chippy boy.
Does he ever mention her later on after season 3? No.
No, but there is that deleted.
Does Jax mention his fucking new sister-in-law?
No.
No,
but
half sister even.
there is that scene that's deleted in season 3 where he says to them, "I'm going to try and get over to you every couple of months."
Aye, how'd that work?
Why is that deleted?
Because he didn't go.
He didn't bother his fucking arse.
That's why he's deleted.
Maybe that. Did Chev spend the 14 months in Ireland? Or Belfast? No, but anyway, right, moving on. 58th place, we've got Ali Lohan, the lawyer. Literally has the least significant role this season.
Yeah, it doesn't offer much, doesn't do much.
Offers much more in the later seasons. I say much more like she's The Rock. No, she's just there.
She has a more prominent role later on.
Yeah.
More scenes. Didn't really do much this time.
57th place belongs to Agent Estevez. This is the last time we see him. He was like Stall's number 2, I guess, for 3 seasons, but he barely got any lines. I tell you what, he's pretty stupid. He let Unser guard Stall.
Well, you could say that, but that must make Stall stupid as well.
True.
Because she decided to stay behind with Unser.
That's what I don't get. It's like, I got a tip off, IRA's waiting at the turn off, and then
Who gave you that tip, seriously? Who the fuck gave you that one, Unser?
I need to know. Right, 56th place, we've got Lander. Knife in the back of his dome, that's all I remember.
Lander.
Pretty cool death, even though I didn't get to see it. A good off-screen death, I'd say. For a nothing character, and, with a couple of funny lines. Are you serious? Right, 55th place, we've got Eggly. I can't actually recall an Eggly line this season.
No, just there really, isn't she?
Just a character that's there throughout the show. 54th place.
Well, let's be honest, no one really apart from Unser and Hale, no one really in the police department, I think, makes a stand out.
This season?
No, in general.
Not Roosevelt.
He's sheriff, mate.
But it's the same police department.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they take over.
No, it's a different. Nah, it's the sheriff's coming in to obviously police Charming, but it's not the same police department. They've done away with Unser's department.
Yeah, but it's the same building.
Doesn't matter shit. They've done away with Unser's department.
Take
the L.
Take the L, right? Peter Doyley, is this guy going to take the L? This guy had the most depressed face ever. His eye bags were fucking bigger than the bags the fucking guns come in. He's like, we're willing to significantly expand your gun business, Clay. And Clay's fucking eyes lit up. You know what? In Clay's eyes, this guy's probably number 1. But in our eyes, he's 54th complaints, or not.
Sounds a bit right to me.
53rd, we've got Edgar. The little dog, Edgar. No, remember he get killed in the bathroom stall?
Why?
And his wee team...
No, it wasn't me, it was him.
His wee teammate Roscoe's was spared. I wasn't there, I swear to God, right? So he gets spared. He's 52nd. May as well rank them both. I mean, one lived, one died. Pretty much the difference there. 51st place, we've got Scrum. I actually think quite low down for Scrum. Had one scene, but it was good.
It was a good scene, but it was one scene.
Welcome to the Irish countryside, fellas.
Plus, he was a dumbass who decided to, stay in the truck when it was obviously about to explode.
I know what I don't get. This guy's actually born in Portadown, which is in Northern Ireland, and his accent would make you think he wasn't. It's almost like they were putting on American ones just to, get Northern Americans to understand. But good scene from him. 50th place, we've got Michael Casey, the lower ranked of the Casey brothers. He died earlier. For me, he's the one that actually killed Cammy Hayes. He looks a bit like Andy Walker. If you know, if you don't, fair play.
Cammy Hayes killed your grandson.
But he literally gets took by Donnie and Jimmy, thrown into a living room, or kitchen, and then just shot in the head.
No, not a good ending for him.
He says to Jackson at the start of episode 9, "Slam the door behind you, will you, Jackson?" Remember the church door?
Aye.
That's pretty much the only fucking line I can remember him saying. 48th place, we've got Oswald. Oh, sorry. Agent Tyler's 49, so fuck Oswald.
Agent Tyler.
I actually put Agent Tyler last. Because I think, considering it's a prominent role, she's getting fucking pinned for all these murders. I think she was pretty shit.
I don't mind her. I thought she was alright.
You thought she was alright? Well, I didn't. That's why there's a big difference here. Right, Oswald, 48th place. Oswald is just another background character, isn't he?
I mean, probably not one of his better seasons.
I think he's only
had more to do in season.
I think he's only really. I say good, but I think he's only really good under Clay's presidency, because Clay sees him a lot. the scumbag who raped your little girl. I mean, that Jax didn't really use that line.
Yeah, no. Jack's kind of...
Jack's more sided with the other heels, you know what I mean? But 47th place belongs to Amelia, the caregiver. Did what she had to do. Got killed, pretty much. I mean, alright, nothing really bad to say, but just a character that didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, tried to hold Gemma for ransom. Then they ended up getting kidnapped herself.
Yeah, very similar to 46th place is Louisa, of course, the girlfriend of Salazar. Kind of just says what it does in the tin, doesn't it?
Salazar.
45th place, we've got Lumpy. They're all Jew. You know what? Played a decent role. He was from Auschwitz. Darby threatened him. He told Darby to fuck off back to Germany. And then Salazar smacked him across the face.
He had a backbone.
He did. For an old guy refusing to fucking go to retire in the desert with the rest of the old Jews. No. I'm not taking the train to Bergen-Belsen. I'm fucking defending here. And he did till Salazar killed him. Tell him. Who messes with the Mayans? And he fucking died. His last conversation on Earth was like with Unser.
Not great.
Good cop Unser. He's the only fucking guy to get a conversation with good cop Unser. Right, 44th place we've got Geezer. You hate the lady loafer.
You're the lady loafer.
That's pretty much
Step on it. Step on the gas.
Tell you what, you look at this list, one of the few guys that's still alive to this day, 2023.
I wonder what role he's got inside.
Sergeant at Arms.
Sergeant at Arms.
Sergeant at Arms Geezer. Build your own Sam Bell chapter today. 43rd place, we get Brendan O'Rourke. Probably the main Irish king.
Alright, Kingpin.
Like the main Irish king that's not really portrayed in an antagonist way, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And we'll see his fate in the series finale. 42nd place, we've got Sean Casey. Right, for me, he is the better of the Casey brothers because he does get a lot more scenes, like with the torture of O'Neill. But he gives up the location of Abel. Like a little bitch. I know he's getting his teeth pulled out, but we're led to believe that this guy's fucking medieval. Like, he's the torturer.
Yeah,
and the torturer gives up.
No, he was. He could There's a difference between being able to torture people and than being tortured, though.
I know, but this guy, he looked like the shark for Finding Nemo, man. He looked like he had a bit about him.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd give up so easily.
Like,
giving up so soon? Get your butt buddies today.
I just think there's a lot of people who wouldn't give up information in this show, and I thought you looking at him, he wouldn't be one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could... I know they're pulling teeth out, right? And I mean, that is bad, but... Come on, man. I expected better. 41st place, we've got Fiona. Better than her daughter, but not much better. And forgotten about after this season.
Let's be honest. Like, someone tortured the average person, you'd be giving up information fucking in 2 seconds.
This is true IRA, though.
True IRA.
Yeah, but he's supposed to have loyalties to fucking Father Ashby and all that shit.
True.
Him giving up this information led to Ashby's death.
Oh, I did, like...
Galen can blame Jax all he wants. Like, fuck, it was I'll stem back to Sean Casey. 40th place, we've got Shepard. Failed to protect Lumpy. Gave up his patch and then rode off. For me, a shite bag fucking member. And I'm actually surprised he's 40th.
Yeah, I mean, Lumpy came in and this guy had the gun to deal with it and he didn't. He just let Lumpy get battered and...
Never seen again.
Well, do you want to see him again?
No, I don't want to see him.
How can he possibly come back? Like, I mean, he's...
Why? Maybe it was a deleted scene that we haven't really seen. But there wasn't actually a scene where, like, Sam Crow were like, yeah, where the fuck's Shepard?
Like, well, hold on, he left his cup behind. I think that's evident what happened.
Yeah, I know, but why couldn't, like, Tig and Kozik have been like, I can't believe that fucking card left Lumpy to die?
Maybe that was a deleted scene, no?
Maybe, potentially. 39th place, we have got Ima. Did nothing apart from sleep with Jax this season. It's the only thing I actually remember her doing.
Pretty important thing, though, so it gets her high up the list.
Gets her high up the list. 38th place, we've got the return of Cherry. 38th. I'm willing to bet she was higher up in season 1.
Yeah, well, she had a lot more to do in season 1.
Yeah, here, just like, kind of fleshed out O'Neill a wee bit more, and then she does find out about Half-Sack being killed, and she kind of is like the person in between. Don't shoot the messenger between Belfast and Charming, so to speak, but an alright season, never to be seen again. 37th place, we've got Trinity. I nearly shagged my brother, ma.
I think she was disappointed she didn't. I mean, she didn't seem too happy about it.
No, she didn't, and Jackie Boy... No,
you say that like it's a bad thing.
Fucking nonsense, like, for big Jackie Boy, but Yeah, Trinity. Well, again, no mentions of her, and like I've seen people in the comments on this channel be like, "Are we going to get an Ashby spin-off?" I think if you're just going to get Sam Bell, you probably would get them along with it, would you not?
Do we really need an Ashby spin-off though? I mean, let's be fucking completely real here.
Wait, don't. 36th place, we've got Patrick. You bastards are dead!
You bastards are dead!
And he was
Dead!
he was wearing nappies at the time. He Patrick. Thoughts on Patrick? Great death.
Aye, good death.
Blown into a fucking million bits. For me though, right, he's 36th, but the next guy's 35th. I don't think Sheamus should be 35th. I think for a VP, he was poor, considering how much screen time the Prez and Sargent got.
Yeah, he was a bit shite, wasn't he? Like,
How hard would it have been for them to actually just show a Sam Bell member in like a good light, in detail?
no, I
Like they
agree with
feud
that.
Sam Bell as like this cunt of a charter with O'Neill and McGee. It would have been good to have seen like him being actually fucking furious, but the fact that here his Prez and Sargent have done this to him.
I think so.
But we didn't get to see that.
He's like a background character, like.
No, I'm not even joking. Like, I mean, probably got the same amount of screen time as like what do you call it? I mean, like
I think
Geezer and Luther.
I wouldn't be surprised if you add up the amount of lines. If you word for word.
I ain't got a broadside and I'll get bloody police
No,
officer.
word for word. I think Luther might have more words than Sheamus.
No, probably.
I can't really recall Sheamus saying much.
No, me neither. 34th belongs to Filthy Phil. Eating out of cereal bowls, kind of what this guy does.
Yeah, Filthy Phil. He's a bit filthy.
He is a bit filthy. You know what? Probably got his best scene in this.
What, cereal bowl?
No, the scene where he's on the bike.
Oh, a big fat ass at the end.
I think
Hey,
his best
mama.
His best scene doesn't include him. Jack says, "I proxy Phil. He's a yay."
He's our yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, it's his best scene by far, like, wasn't it?
33rd, David Hale. Only lasted an episode and died.
I know, but he was prominent in that episode. He featured quite heavily, so it was a good episode for David Hale.
Dad's gonna kill me.
See, when I first watched it, though, I never actually realised how early. I say early, like, but I don't know. Beginning of season 3 does feel pretty early for a big character to drop out.
He wanted to leave though.
Oh well.
He got his wish and he went on career at Yellowstone. 32nd place, we've got Lila. Slap Dimer. Got an abortion. Looked after Gemma's birds when they were in Belfast. There you go. That is what Ima did. Lila did this season.
Yeah, that's basically her story
What
there.
I actually, you know what? I know this is more of a season 4 talking point, but do you think it's understandable, Opie, wanting to divorce her for getting an abortion?
I'd say so, yeah.
Because let's be real, right? It's not because of like financial reasons or she doesn't want another kid. It's literally to prolong her porn career.
Which I'm surprised Opie didn't just get rid of that straight away, like, I mean...
Yeah, Opie, caught slipping, buddy. 31st place belongs to Luke Moran, currently locked up in terrorist jail. Jax gave him up. Never seen again.
No, does this make Jax a rat, though?
The whole club was in on it, though.
Does that make the whole club a rat, then?
Yeah, but we see this numerous times that they are willing to give up other...
True, but, like, I don't know, is that still not kind of like rat behaviour? Could you not just argue Ivo Easy was willing to give up fucking Galindo and had nothing to do with the club?
It is rat behaviour, right? But at the end of the day, this deal enabled them to get short time, Gemma free, and also the fact they were able to kill Jimmy and Stall.
So it was like...
It's not like they've gave up...
1 stone, 10 million birds.
It's not like they've rat it and it's put them under the thumb of, like, you know, the police for eternity. So for me, it was alright, but anyway, Luke Moran. True IRA, brother. 30th place belongs to Bozo. Was a member of the drive-by, and then he couldn't speak, and then Kozik...
That might have something to do with Jax bashing his face into the ground.
Kozik killed him. You know what, pretty high up, to be honest, for Bozo.
Yeah, I know, but he stuck around, didn't he? He was on a few episodes.
Lying in a hospital bed.
Oh, well.
Lying in a hospital. Up next is the number one enemy of the PSNI. This guy single-handedly prevented Sam Crow from being murdered. Luther!
Big Luther!
You heard the lady Luther, and he did. And he stepped on it with the help of Gemma, to be fair, but he did.
He stepped up and he rammed the PSNI off, and that was basically what saved Sam Crow and Sam Bell.
He bottled doing this initially, and then he got out and started fucking spraying at them.
Oh, I ain't gonna run them over, but I'll shoot them all, damn it. You know, that's like, what the
I fucking hate them. Yeah, bit weird to be honest. But right, 20th place belongs to Miles, damn it. I think Miles is actually quite good of a character. I think he's quite funny.
I like Miles, I underrated.
But you know what, right? He doesn't have any... Well, he does have a big story later in Season 4, but if you're going to have very little screen time, at least make it funny. And that's what he does.
Yep.
Like, Filthy Phil's just funny to laugh at. I think Miles is more of a laugh with sort of guy. Would you agree with that?
I agree.
Caffeine's a mood boost. 27th place, we've got Kellen Ashby, the priest, the Kerry Fiddler himself. 27th place, he's here. Does he support Celtic? Probably. It's the beer man himself. I didn't like him. I liked him as a character, but I think he was a bit of a dickhead, trying to pretend that he's doing it for the greater good. I think so.
Tyler Ashby?
Yeah, Kellen Ashby.
Yeah. I think he's too high. I just never liked the guy. I mean, could have just told Jax where his son was all along. See, to be honest, I am a little bit surprised, like, when they get there and Jax is jumping through all these hoops.
Instead of being like, right...
Just fucking grab him and batter fuck at him and be like, right, where's my son?
Yeah, because Jax was a wee bit violent, not violent, but he was like a wee bit agitated with him
like,
first.
Surely that would have, if they just done that straight away, surely that would have just determined what side Sam Bell was on. If Sam Bell had loyalty to Sam Crow, they should have backed Jax and was like, I will do whatever it takes to get your son back.
Yeah.
Not jumping through these hoops. Oh, you have to go and find Jimmy, and it's like, no, you know where my son is, fucking tell me.
Why couldn't you have said, here, we'll kill Jimmy if you give me Abel? No. It's a done deal. I'll go to the Nuri tonight and fucking drop him.
You know, I just don't get it.
But again, if that happens, the arc probably lasts half an episode.
True.
So you know what? The right thing happened. And McGee, I can smell it on him. 26th place. Can you smell the vodka on Putlova? I don't know how he's this high, man. He was alright, but to be 26th...
Mother Russia.
To be 26th...
Wee bit high, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good character, though.
Got a lot of friends, Jimmy. He was a good character, but I mean, he was in like 2 episodes.
Bit of a dumbass as well.
Yeah.
Like, when he got his death, I'm a bit surprised that he...
Yeah, he got his death. That's season 4.
Alright, I know, but...
It's called the cop killer, and soon it'll be the Russian killer, because I'm a dumb cunt.
But, you know what I don't get? It was like... How the fuck did, like, his crew count the money and think it was real, and then he takes a look at it and just notices, oh no, this is fake?
What? One of the guys that counts the money...
Is that the fake? Or
that's the undercover guy.
No, but... True, but can you not argue I could have got him killed, no?
Yeah, I could have showed his cover. And you'd think an undercover cop would know what fake money is.
Yeah, but...
Even more than, like, the average, like, Russian.
Yeah, but was that not kind of affect the deal? He need it. They're in on it. So would he not know about the stall deal?
He might, I guess.
So therefore...
But he's more with Potter rather than Stall.
I know, but... Would
like, that's Rico. Stall's just, like, ATF by herself.
No,
the deal Stall's running is, like, with her and Jax. Well, Rico is, like, Potter and, like, all these different people.
I get that, but maybe he was... Maybe he knew about it.
Maybe he knew about it, I don't know.
And Rico were letting it go ahead.
But the other guy didn't know about it.
Well, no.
So I don't know what his excuse is. Dumb as fuck. 25th place, we've got Darby. Again, the guy just appeared. He was burnt. He saw Jack selling drugs, and then he tied it on him, and then he refused to beat up Lumpy. That's pretty much it for Darby.
I'm not beating up the old Jew. My kind's already done that enough.
I know. He had an opportunity here to kill a Jew and make a lot of money, and he fucking turned it down.
This is when you know
probably one of the nicest Nazis you'll meet.
Yeah, this is when you know Darby's turning it. But I don't even think Darby would have done this in season 1. He doesn't. I don't think it's because he got burnt and he's decided, you know what, I'm changing my lifestyle here. I don't know. I just genuinely think that Darby isn't like a total scumbag.
He's not Weston. Nowhere near a Weston.
No fucking Weston would have killed that guy, start Lumpy straight away. He'd have done it for free. He'd have paid to do it.
He probably got a map. It's like, where's every Jew and Charming here?
I'll do it for free, bro.
Do it for free. 24th place, we've got the guy who wanted to do it. Jacob Hale. I think much better than his brother, but obviously he was way more in it. I like Jacob Hale as a character. Sleazy Jacob. He saved Tara and Jax to Salazar. I don't give a shit what Jackson Unser tried to spin on that.
And people can say, look, he's trying to take all the credit. Well, I mean, without him stabbing Salazar, then Probably doesn't end well for Jackson Tara. So
Yo,
let's give him credit. What
he's not
due.
taking credit for nothing. Like
He did actually do that.
Yeah.
He did actually, prevent it from going to shit.
Like, yeah, Jack's killed Salazar, but he wouldn't have been able to kill him without Hale stabbing him.
Exactly.
So what's your point there? I think Jacob Hale ranks pretty well here. 23rd place belongs to Cammy Hayes. Tell everyone, Cammy Hayes came 23rd.
Cammy Hayes took my grandson. I like Cammy Hayes. Obviously, he didn't have that much to do in season 3, but underrated character. Was he justified in being killed by Fowler Ashby? Was Fowler Ashby trying to maybe help him and
Jimmy killed me, boy.
give him an easy death, so to speak? Maybe.
Take it easy.
But probably my favourite member of the IRA. One of my favourite members.
Fair enough. I think he was good, and he only lasted a short time, so he couldn't really go that far. 22nd place, we have got Juice. So he is the lowest ranking member of Sam Crow.
Shit season for Juice.
What I would say is, right, the deleted scenes do not help it. He's actually in quite a lot of deleted scenes, right? He's in a deleted scene where, like, Chibs, like, hugs him and, like, it's like a...
Thanks for looking after my dad.
It's like, I'll never forget this. And for me, that's a crucial scene, considering, like, these two are considered tight and how, like, much it affects Chibs. It just turns rat later. I don't see why this would be removed.
But you kind of take it those deleted scenes and the relationship between these two just doesn't really feel the same. But yeah, I'd say a poor season for Juice, arguably his worst season. Maybe his worst season of the show.
I'd say so, because I think Juice is, like, a main character, like, proper main going forward.
Unfortunately, though, if you don't get a prominent role, if you don't have much to do, if you're not in any storylines, and if you're not the focal point of the show, you're just going to blend into the background, really, and that's what happened to Juice here. I'm not saying he was bad in terms of what he done. He just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Or didn't do that much.
No, I'd agree with that. 21st place is Tara. Felt sorry for Tara this season, because I felt for the first half of it, Jax was acting like a whiny little fucking bitch.
He was. Probably not my least favourite Tara season, but I don't know, I kind of feel like Tara's a character that does regress. I think I like Tara less each season goes by.
But you're probably supposed to be like that because she's trying to get out the exit door. She's much more likeable in like the first 2 seasons.
Is she really though until Jax mentions it? In season 4?
That's what I'm saying, like...
He's the one that brought it into motion.
You put this shitstorm in motion.
You know when Jack... I know it's off topic, like, but Jack says I'm not my father, but at the end of the day, he kind of just... He does do a 180 and like, oh, I can't leave the club now. So, yeah.
I know. Oh, I guess he couldn't really leave the club. He could have, like... As Jack said to Juice, everybody's got a choice. So he did have a choice. And his choice was not letting it die. 20th place, we've got Donnie. You could flip a switch, brother. Are you sure you want to do this, Jimmy?
I like Donnie. I think he deserved a better death rather than just being killed off screen like then wrapped up in a bit of plastic.
Like a fucking cigarette.
And the way his arm was getting rolled up, it looked like it was sore.
He was dead.
I know, true, but...
I
would have just liked to have seen the death on screen. I would have liked to have seen the point where Donnie realised, oh, I'm fucked.
Aye. No, I would have, a solid right-hand man to Jimmy. I think much better than Luke Moran.
Also, like, wouldn't Stall want Donnie as well? I mean...
But Jimmy's the main prize.
No, I get that, like, but it's a... I don't know, sure, I thought there might be more than just...
Yeah, right, maybe she would, right? But it's out of Sam Crow's control.
Oh, no, because the reason they killed Donnie is because they made a deal with Sam Crow.
True.
I'm surprised if they had both. Sam Crow were not right delivering them.
Yeah,
both.
but let's just put it into perspective. Donnie survives, right? And then that scene with Stall and Jimmy, what Donnie's there as well.
I know.
Was Kozik going to drop Donnie?
I don't know why I dislike you, but...
Because Chib's got to open the back door of the sedan and be like, the fuck's he doing? I didn't bring enough blades, brother.
I suppose.
But anyway, 19th place, Bobby. I think he falls victim to the juice trap. Just
there, aren't he? His big fat ass.
There's no one for him to challenge this season. You know what I mean?
He should have challenged fucking McGee.
No, he should have challenged McGee.
McGee!
Name me one Bobby line in fucking Belfast. I remember he got off the phone, he's like, Jax, you're going to want to hear this. That's it. That's all I think.
I think he had a heart-to-heart with Gemma, did he not?
Aye,
about when you go away?
Aye, he's fucked.
Pretty much. You gotta protect him, Bobby. But I was like, yeah, we'll look out for him. You know what? I don't know. Maybe Bobby could have done something. Maybe Bobby could have patched into Sam Bell.
Jamie said that though, as if like Sam Crow weren't going to jail too. Like obviously she'd be going for longer, but she ought to be protecting him inside.
Maybe that's what she meant.
Alright, 18th place, we've got Tio, his first season. Weird though, because he's like season 3, 5, 7. It's weird that he
odd numbers.
He does all the odd numbers, but first season of him, good wee introduction.
I like Tio.
Establishes the Grim Bastards for the get-go.
It's a shame we never actually get to see him though as part of some Sam Crow.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he gets patched in, but you don't really.
No what? I know you always talk about it, and it's talked about as well, like the fact that Mexicans don't like blacks. Could that be something to do with Tio not getting a fuck? Because I think it is such a missed opportunity.
Well, look, I'm not saying every I'm just like maybe it's stereotyping, but no, they definitely don't like.
I'm willing to bet if Kurt Sutter writes the 5 seasons of the Mayans, we get Tio. Now, what I would say is he was in charge of that episode where they showed up at the meet. But I think it's such a missed opportunity, especially in 2023 where they would want to push that.
He was in charge?
Yeah, season 2, episode 8, yeah.
Tio.
Kurt Sutter was in charge.
Alright, okay.
So my point is he could have brought him in there, like, but I think it's such a missed opportunity not to have him.
Agreed. But like, he's a character that we haven't. You could flesh it. You know, he hasn't done anything yet, so you can basically go in any direction you want. It'd be like seeing him for the first time in a Sam Crow shirt. Like I
cut.
You know, I think.
Is that how shit he is? He has to get a fucking shirt.
I'm not allowed to wear the leather. I think it was a poor. I would have rather seen Tio in this than Montez or Quinn.
Yeah.
Or Happy. Although I guess Happy fit it in with the killing of their mothers, but
fuck me, they brought the Grim Bastards back and didn't even give us Tio.
Yeah, as soon as we've seen Grim Bastards coming back, I thought, well, Tio has to be there.
Like, see the amount of times. Oh, I just made a phone call to Chibs. How about change it up? The Grim Bastards made a phone call to Tio.
Yeah,
we get to see it, but no. It's 17th place, Maureen Ashby, the best Ashby on this list, and I think by far, I thought a pretty good character.
Maureen Ashby, yeah.
Add it to the element of Belfast for me.
Plus, I like the fact.
Show them up like a meat grinder.
Yeah, I like the fact she gave it to Gemma. The time someone stood up to Gemma.
Yeah, I wasn't afraid. To be fair, Fiona did it as well. Well, maybe it's just all the Americans are fucking scared of Gemma.
That's it. You know, that's probably American culture, isn't it? Whereas, we gotta be afraid of the women.
Aye, definitely. 16th place, we've got Piney. So he is the third lowest ranking Sam Crow member, but we think it's one of his better seasons.
I think he could have been a wee bit higher here, Penny. I liked them. Stepped up, took charge season 3 when he needed to be. Unlike season 2 when Opie was left alone, Penny disappeared.
What was that all about?
But in season 3, when Sam Crow were, depleted and they had members in Belfast, Penny did step up, and although I think he definitely needed Kozik there with him, because I think if it was just Penny and Tig, I don't know how those two going to Alvarez's house would have worked out.
3 dead bodies.
Yeah.
3 dead bodies, buddy. 15th place, we've got Gemma. Got a lot of screen time in this. I mean, she gets a lot of screen time every season, but I was never really a fan of her lying in the hospital bed and, like, everyone come to talk to her, like, every 5 minutes.
Aye, chained up, nowhere to go.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of that, and I know, right, and like we talked about in 60th place, Nate, I wasn't really a fan of that either. But I think, like, her reaction when, like, she thinks Jax is out as the rat, I mean, that's all great. I think when she points the gun at the baby in the orphanage, I mean, that's another pretty great scene. Fucking who does that?
I'll blow this kid's brains out.
You know the story of St. Donovan, sister? Bitch. 14th place, we've got Happy. I think he's solely here because he asked, just, do you want to see me?
You want to watch?
Do you?
No.
So he did get patched in as well.
Yeah, he did.
He got a few more smiley
Unfortunately,
faces.
Kozik did not, but...
Hap, kill one of his men. Yes, I will. Happy's loyal to the end. It's a shame. He's dead. 13th place, Alvarez. I believe he's actually got the same ranking here that he did in the final season of Mayans.
Ooh. Just, it didn't feature that much, didn't he? Not really. It didn't feature really at all, apart from them turning up at his house and then...
Right.
Well, he did. I mean, he's featured at that Mexican, like, party.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an okay season, but I don't know, it wasn't its best.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think they actually did a good job throughout the show of keeping like the Mayans in the show. They're not in season 5 at all, apart from one scene, Alvarez, which I think's a bit poor.
Yeah, but I like this. I don't know. I can't go wrong with Alvarez. More Alvarez, the better.
Yeah. 12th place, we get Keith McGee. We feel like he was hard done by in terms of getting pushed off a roof. Was he hard done by with 12th place? Then he fell like 1,200 foot to his death.
I think 12th for Keith McGee is about right, I think.
I would say it's about right. What could he have done to get higher?
I mean, you can say what could he have done. Like, he literally was only in 3 episodes.
Right, was in a few before that. A wee bit of development. Who would my mom be phoning than Charmin McGee? Wow, it's a Wood Road original. Talking with Thuckatash.
Oh, well. Alright, maybe 4, 5 episodes. Babe, then, those are episodes of maybe like one scene per episode.
See, he fucking marked it.
Oh, the Red One Originals! Oh, yeah! They're gonna come and kick my ass, Trinity. I mean,
why was he marking it? It should have been like, oh fuck. Get that number disconnected. I don't want them. You know what, right? I think he was done dirty, but he could have did way more to like go against O'Neill once he found out he was behind that blast.
I'd say so.
He could have fucking battered them and like self-delivered them to like Sam Crow. I think of McGee, right? As soon as that blast happened on that field, he fucking like just grabs him. He's like, nah, this fucker did it. I think Sam Crow forgive him. I think it's the fact that he even tried to run at the end like a little bitch. Got a lot of friends, Jimmy, and fucking does a 100-meter sprint, try and get off the fucking building. What? Like, he couldn't even succeed. Like, he shoots at Jimmy, misses like 20 bodies and fucking runs.
I don't know.
No, I think it's a bit weak of him trying to fucking run. I think so.
Why didn't he get a vote? I'll never know to this day why Keith McGee never got a vote.
And check out the Fed, guys. 11th place, Unser. Guess it's time to retire. He's done.
Last time we see Unser.
Repping the badge.
Wearing the uniform.
Although, you know, season 4 and beyond is where the real police work begins for him.
Well, so
look how much effort he puts into finding the letters.
Season 3.
The Nomads.
End of season 3, he patches it to Sam Crow and patches into the police department.
Fuck, see even, spoiler, see when Tara gets murdered, he puts in he fucking gets out the whiteboard, fucking putting all these names on, figuring out who it could be. I was like, what?
Now you're doing some real police work.
The Nomads, he's fucking, he's figured out it was the Nomads by like the end of episode 1. Right, episode 10th place, Salazar. A good secondary antagonist. Or maybe third antagonist.
No, I like Salazar. I like the actor. Also in The Walking Dead, played Martinez and that. No, again, Salazar. Solid job. Good antagonist. I liked them. I just can't help feel that season 3 is a little bit disjointed though, because you've got half of the group in Belfast and half the group in Charmin.
Yeah, but I would feel like Salazar helped hold down the fort at Charmin.
No, I mean, he did. Let's be real. If there was no Salazar, then what scenes would we even have got in Charmin? What would have been the point of?
Yeah, nothing really.
If there was no Salazar, they could have just completely focused on the Belfast chapter. Now, could you argue that would have been better?
Potentially, but then what? No, I wouldn't change that though. Because I really enjoyed the Alvarez, Salazar, and like the Sam Crow members left behind stuff. But yeah, good 10th place for him. 9th place, we have got Opie. I think Opie's just featuring so high on this list because he killed Stall. Didn't really do much apart from that.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit too high for Opie. I don't know if he's really deserving of 9th place, but I mean...
Like for me, Piney actually had a better season, but Opie has that moment of killing Stall.
The Stall kill's great though.
Yeah. That warrants...
This is what she felt.
And I felt nothing ever. Right, 8th place, we've got Clay. What? The guy that's been first the last 2 seasons gets 8th?
Before we talk
Let me talk to you.
Claymore, I mean, he didn't really do much because I feel like, obviously he's the president, but because they're looking for Jax's son, Jax takes like all importance, so it felt like the club were just so focused on Jax that Jax was almost the president in season 3. And then they go to Ireland and they are like visitors at another club's charter. So then you got McGee who's the president, even though He doesn't really feel like a president. Liam O'Neill's the guy that's running things behind his back alongside Jimmy. And then we get a new patched in President Seamus, and I could be, at least I've seen that. But yeah, no, I mean, Clay might be the top dog, but he didn't feel like it in season 3.
Apart from killing McGee, he didn't feel like the focal point of anything.
I agree that. I agree, huh?
And like when I say killing McGee, you'd think like, here, is that a story arc? No, it's like a 2-minute scene. You know what I mean? It's not like, yeah, like when they go to Belfast, it's Jack's taking centre pitch. Centerpiece. Like even like when they take like the PSNI there, Clay doesn't really do anything.
Not this shit again.
Gemma and Nate, it's all like I think in the episode 1 where he's talking to Jax about here either Abel is dead or is alive and you would do blah blah blah. That's good, but he is just lost in the pack, and it's mad to think that. But you know what? He comes back hitting in season 4, doesn't he? So we'll get to him then. 7th place, we have got O'Neill, the highest ranking Sam Bell member, and he's absolutely the highest. You know, I quote Liam O'Neill fucking daily. There's not many TV characters you can say that about. Honestly, he's top dog.
You gotta blame me, brother.
Gotta murder a shit. No one.
Just us.
Sam Crow are on their way. Shite. I'm in the loft. Absolute shite. Great death as well. Son of an Orangeman. Scooped him outside Central Station. That's for real. I mean, there you go, man. I've just named every line he's fucking ever said. Great character. Underrated character.
Liam O'Neill here. Jackson. Liam O'Neill.
Jackson doesn't know who it is.
Who the fuck is Liam O'Neill? I like Liam O'Neill. Again, I wish he could have lasted longer, but he served his purpose.
He did. He served his purpose, and then he got sick.
I don't give a fuck. See if you're good, right, for 6 episodes or whatnot, you can be better in an all-time list over a character that was in the entire show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I guarantee you, when it comes to ranking all the characters, O'Neill, for me, will be above a lot of characters that made it all 7 seasons.
Yeah.
Just purely for the fact that, I mean, it's about quality, not quantity.
No.
Now, I get it, if you're only in one scene, like, there's only so high you can go. But I think O'Neill played a big role in season 3, doesn't really get the credit he deserves. Everyone just shits on season 3, or the Ireland chapter, but I don't know, it was fucking good. I don't know what people are. I didn't really like the last episode of the Ireland chapter, like, but it was great. I thought the beginning was slow, but I think once they get to Ireland, minus the episode where Jax goes looking for his son, I think that's a very strong second half of the season.
Yes.
And I think that you could match up against a lot of the second halves, like.
No, you easily could. 6th place, we have got Kozik. And I felt Kozik was great this season. I think it's a waste killing him off in season 4. I think this guy could have really lasted until the end.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the character wanted out, but...
He's one of the few characters, right, who appears and gets patched in from not at the start of the show, but feels like a...
original member?
Yeah, like I know Happy gets patched in like around the same time, right? Or whatever. But Happy was there in pilot. He was pretty much Redwood.
Kozik appears around the same time as, let's say, like a Miles, Filthy Phil.
Yep.
Those guys just... But even Rat Boy and things like that, right? And the 3 guys that Clay got patched in, right? The Nomads. Those guys, even like Quinn and that, they just never really felt like original group members to me.
No. I guess it helps Kozik was in it previous, so he's got the history with him.
Whereas Kozik just felt that he belonged in Sam Crow. Felt like a good fit.
No, he did. My lemon-headed sucker.
Happy as well, to be fair.
My lemon-headed sucker. But yeah, a really good season from him. And, I mean, I think some people have buried how underwhelming, like, the end of his and Tig's feud was. But I think it suits the fact that it was over like a dog and it was petty for Tig. Sums Tig up.
Yeah, dogs are important.
No, dogs are important, but, I mean, what were people thinking it was going to be? Like, Kozik killed his family?
I thought they were thinking maybe Kozik stole his girlfriend or something, stole his wife.
Potentially, but it's not that. But talking of Tig, he comes in 5th place. And again, of course, I think Tig this season is transitioning into more of like likeable. Of course, he's been previously known as Clay's right hand, but this season to me, obviously with the focus on Sam Crow, there's not really a divide between them. He took centre stage, great comedy. I think he really made up for the Nate episodes with him being there.
Yeah, I mean, those Nate episodes would have been a tough watch without Tig.
There would have been, the whole taking the pickup truck police chase. And again, him, Kozik and Piney holding down the fort. Brilliant.
You say that him about Clay though, seeing you look at it, looking back, it's only really season 1 where him and Clay are like super tight.
I guess, but he is still viewed as the bad guy in season 2 to a degree.
No, of course he is, but like I always imagined, like the more I watch it, the more I realise that him and Clay, he's not Clay's like right hand man all the way through. Because like I don't know, even in season 2, it's like Clay kind of tries to
flick some switch.
Clay's almost trying to get like opium.
Yeah,
and maybe that's his plan. Season 3, we don't really see him. I guess him and Tig and Clay are separated. Then season 4, it's like Clay's just cutting himself out from the rest of the club.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the Clay and Tig relationship kind of does break down after season 1.
It does. 4th place,
but in season 1, like they feel like they wouldn't leave each other's side. Wherever Clay goes, Tig goes.
Yeah, maybe
they feel like they're hand in hand.
And I miss that.
I miss that. I thought it was a good dynamic.
But I think by the end, I think it makes sense for the route they went down, but I do like the whole season 1 gimmick. Episode 4. Person numero cuatro. Jimmy-O. Thoughts on Jimmy-O?
Great character.
Great character. I actually like the fact, someone commented this, like the parallel and difference between Stoll and Jimmy accepting their fates. Stoll's crying like a bitch and Jimmy's like, take care of our girls, Philip. That's it.
Well, I mean, Jimmy-O was about that life, wasn't he?
No, he was about that life, Jimmy-O.
Jimmy-O accepted it.
And, you know, he ranked quite high in season 2.
Luck of the Irish, yeah.
Luck of the Irish, yeah, boy. But yeah, he ranked quite high in season 2, but season 3 as well, he was in it. I mean, he was in the entirety of the season, and he just really added to everything.
He did.
I couldn't imagine this arc without him.
No.
You know, I know we've praised other people in the Belfast stuff, but I couldn't imagine it without him. The history with Chibs and shit.
No, definitely added so much to season 3.
And talking of Chibs, he makes 3rd place. It's easily the highest he's been. Now, with him rising up the ranks throughout this show, will he get higher than this?
I'm gonna kill that old bastard Fallon.
I'm not leaving till that bastard is dead. You bastards are dead. You bastards are dead.
Take care of the girls, Philip. Aye.
Aye, brother. And then cuts him up like a fish. Great. Chibs, 3rd place. Obviously, it was obviously going to feature a bit more around him this season.
I think season 3 would have featured around him a lot more if it wasn't for Jax's son being kidnapped.
Yep.
Although you could argue they wouldn't be in Belfast if it wasn't for that, but still, I kind of wish there was more focus on Chibs in the Belfast episodes and less focus on Jax chasing around his fucking kid, but
yeah, I
just really didn't like that where Jax is like looking at that new family adopting Abel and he's just watching on from afar when he could have went up and snatched his kid right there and then.
You know, obviously, right, he's contemplating what to do, right? May as well bring in Jax here second. He's contemplating what to do there, right? But like you said, there's other characters in this show that's family are at threat here. It's almost like, well, fuck Kerry Ann and...
Yeah, because Chibs' family's in threat.
Yeah. You'd argue more at threat.
I'd say so.
Because, I mean, all it is Abel. I mean, Jax could take him.
Yeah.
Like, Jimmy could kill those two at any given point. But yeah, Jax is second, very heavily featured. But wow, I really almost despised him in the first half.
He was a bit of a dick, wasn't he?
Yeah, like Clay tells him, like, we need to get Tara on board to sell these scripts. Like, no,
I'm not getting Tara on board.
I'm not telling getting Tara on board.
But these scripts help us pay to get the... No, I'm not doing it.
We'll swim to Belfast.
Just fucking use Filthy Phil as a raft. Fucking sit on top of him and...
We'll be fucking there in no time, but...
float. We all float down here.
But considering, like, it is... I mean, I know it's a show about Jax, but for me, it's almost the season that's the heaviest focused on him.
Aye.
I'd say.
He did get better in the second half. Like.
Yeah. It's he smelt the shite in Belfast and he fucking...
yes.
He rose up to the occasion.
This is some good stuff.
Killed a lot of people as well this season. And yeah, but that leaves us with one spot. And if you listened at the start, I said here, at the other end of the spectrum, we've got Margaret Murphy. We've got Agent Starr. You love to hate her. Great character. Best season. Goes out with a bang. Correct time to kill her. Great death.
Yeah, wrapped everything up. 3 seasons into one. This is the ending of Arc 1 and it ended with Stall dying, and she pretty much put the whole thing in motion to get Opie's wife killed in the first place.
I'll tell you what, I think her and Jimmy is probably the two most satisfying deaths in TV history.
TV history?
I'd say, yes, right up there.
Definitely Sons. Like, I don't know about TV history.
Well, I think of TV history, I can't think of two deaths that did satisfy me as much as this.
True.
Two main characters getting their comeuppance within like 2 minutes of each other.
Well, in SOE, like, I don't really recall any characters dying that I thought, that's deserved.
But no, I like the fact though, like, spoiler alert, when Clay gets killed, you're not rooting for it as much as you might have been when he more warranted it.
Yeah, I think you feel sorry for Claymore, to be honest.
Yep. And I mean, I look at other TV shows. I mean, other major antagonists that they've killed. Did they really? I mean, who, like the governor? I mean, I was never really thinking when he got shot by Lily. Oh fuck, the governor! I never really thought he deserved to go.
No, it's all about Agent Stall. She's number one on our list. Great character. I think she's my favourite female in SOE. I know a lot of people say you can't possibly say that. Obviously, it has to be Gemma, but I think I prefer Agent Stall.
Is she the best female antagonist in TV history?
Definitely in Sons. I haven't watched enough. I don't know. I haven't really watched enough TV to say.
Well,
in the shows I've watched, possibly, yeah.
I would say so.
I'd probably say so, yeah. So, Agent Stall, definitely one of my favourite characters in SOE, and I think she definitely deserves to be ranked number one for season 3. But let's go do it, guys. We ranked every single character, 60, I believe, in total.
61.
61 in total. So there you go. Let us know your thoughts down below. We've gave our thoughts now. Let us know your thoughts. Do you agree with our rankings? Let us know where you would have had your favourite characters, and we will catch you in the next one. So that's probably it now. That's the final vid on season 3. And I imagine the season 4 reviews will be starting again soon. So maybe even this Monday.
It will be this Monday.
And Tuesday.
I tell you what, it goddamn needs it. We'll be back. Tune in. Keep sending the love. But until next time, peace.